Hey everybody, I'm hoping this video will find it useful to some of you, especially some of you that are doing podcasting or maybe using NDI for different purposes. NDI, for those of you who don't know, may run across this. It's a great tool, open source, basically stands for Network Device Interface, and it allows you to connect to different sources cross platforms. In other words, I'm on a Mac right now running a podcasting software that only will run on a Mac, but I want to utilize, maybe I want to share a PowerPoint on on a PC, for example, or maybe I want to share a screen. Well, that's where NDI comes into play. Now, one of the downfalls of NDI that I've seen is when you launch it, you can launch it as startup when you log in. The problem is there's no way to do command line switches. So it goes to a default. And like my webcam, over here, I've got a Brio. This is a Brio, Logitech Brio 4K camera. But I have to go pick it in the configuration of NDI every time I log in, which is a pain in the rear. So I had to have some way of getting around that. So I started perusing the NDI forums, and I ran across a gentleman named Pablo Quintana, and he runs a company out of Texas called Avsono. He sells this product for a measly $15, and I'm going to tell you, best $15 I spent. You always got to ask yourself, what's your time worth, right? So I launched this program. It comes as a command line interface, and it's a CLI program. So it's these, and I'll show you here on the way it's laid out. Now I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions. Let me go back to my main screen, my main camera here. Let me go over to my screen, and I'm over here on this is a Dell XPS workstation. So you can see already NDI is loaded up, and I'm already on this machine. I've got a couple of screens here. This is a 40-inch. These are both on an NVIDIA graphics card, but I've got a 40-inch screen here, screen number 2, and screen number 1 is a screen I'm going to be showing you stuff on. So if I come over here, and I just did a shortcut, so I'm in my startup group. Now, for those of you who don't know how to get there, it's your profile. See users, my profile name, app data roaming, Microsoft Windows, start menu, program, startup. And I created this little script file. And all it does is use one of Pablo's switches, screencapture.exe -w video for webcam video, and then you put the name of your webcam. That's it. That's how easy it is. Okay? And if you had different webcams on different computers, obviously you could just put whatever one you had that you wanted to launch at that time. So that's the one thing you do. Now, the second thing you do, and this will launch when you reboot, or I'm sorry, when you log in as user Geo. Okay, you can have different ones for different people if they did use different webcams, if it was a shared workstation and things of that nature. Now, the only other suggestion I'm going to make to you is this program. I put it in a directory where I know it doesn't matter where I'm at, from what directory I'm starting from, the path always points to Windows System 32. So all I did was copy this file, copy, and paste it into Windows System 32. So it doesn't matter where I run it from, it's always going to find it. So I just go down here, Windows and System 32. In here somewhere. All right. And it's down in the bottom down here. Believe me, it's down there. So that's pretty much it. Now, are there other switches you can run? Absolutely. You can set your refresh rate. You can set other things other than the default of what NDI is going to launch as. So you can override any of the defaults. And that's what I just did by picking that camera. All right. I am working on I had a conversation with Pablo. Matter of fact, today I gave him a call, and I'm going to work on something of getting this in as a Windows service. So you don't even have to be logged in. It's just going to start, and you could pass perimeters that way. But I have not been successful yet, and I will get to that point. All right. So leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this helps somebody out there. And I'll just keep them coming. Anyway, have a great evening and ciao for now.